and I am back with a Stretch the Sketch hop for you guys, and also I am still working with Baby Got Scraps now. So I have my title already on my wax paper. I pulled out this really awesome ribbon, goes this way, from my Not Just for Boys Kit Club box, my Kit Club kit, I guess. I also have my sequins from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club kit. So I have those two items. My pictures are right here. And these are my scraps. I have this peachy wood grain little strips that my girlfriend gave me from a paper pad stack. I have these really old, I think they're Martha Stewart, like sticker borders that are, they've got a texture to them, you guys. They're not flocked, but they're, I don't know. I don't know how to describe that texture to them, and they are dirty. Like, they've been through a few things. Blah, get the words out. I also have this really old Stampin' Up. It even says Stampin' Up right here. Like wood grain, but it's embossed. So it's a craft cardstock, and then it was embossed with this wood grain. I've used it on a previous project where I inked and made it a gray wood grain. So that was kind of cool. I'm not doing that this time, but that is the scrap. I have these stickers, sticker sheet from Endless Summer Cocoa Vanilla. So I want to kind of, that's where I got my color scheme from, was this sticker sheet. It all started with the stickers. And then I have this pretty cool, anyways, I'm sorry, squirrel. I know what these are, but it's weird that this is green when these weren't green. So I must have done all of this mixed media after I had used this scrap. For this mixed media, I think I was trying something, but I want to use this this portion of this scrap piece of paper, and here is my 12 by 12 allowance. What is the sketch? We're doing Stretch the Sketch, and I have no sketch. Please hold. The sketch is by Juliana Michaels for the Paper Bakery. I'm not sure if I ever go into detail on where the sketch is from. I need to get better at that. So we've got all these little fun triangles. That's my like Achilles heel. I can't do triangles, you guys. And then we also have lots and lots of border strips going across. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I am going to be doing a an 8.5 by 11 page. Okay, so this is going to back my previous layout that I created for my daughter's kindergarten, my oldest daughter's kindergarten program. And basically, 8.5. Basically, I took pictures of who came to watch her, and that was it. That's what I did. And I didn't want to not scrap them because, you know, we don't hardly ever see these folks. Lives happen, right? It's the way it goes. So anyways, I'm going to do an 8.5 by 11 sheet, or not sheet, but whatever this is, layout, using these photos, using this product, and these scraps, and these little guys, little pop of black in there, because I think that that's amazing. And where the black came from, I'm sorry, I like to talk, is this tiny little line. I don't know if it's gray, I don't know if it's black, I don't even know if it's brown, but it's a dark color, and that's where I pulled my brown or my black from, is that little tiny line. And so yeah, this is, let's see what I can do, you guys. Let's go. All right, let's start cutting some paper and getting this layout ready to be put together. So first thing that I do is I measured out my photos, and I couldn't decide if I wanted an 1/8 inch border around my pictures or just a teeny tiny little hint of a border around my photos, and I decided I wanted a little one. So the brown came again from the sticker sheet, and because the brown was such a small accent, I wanted my photo mats to be the same small accent. Now, I am cutting up these little strips. I wasn't sure if I was going to cut it straight from the center or from the edge, but by the time that I got it in the page, not page protector, nowhere near the page protector, in the trimmer, I actually decided that I was just going to trim it off the edge, and they're not straight. That paper was so warped. They are not straight at all. So what is the mixed media background? Since I've got some time, because all I'm going to do here is fiddle with paper, the mixed media background is actually, they're like brushos. I'm not sure if you guys have heard them, but they're like watercolored crystals. And it was a thing that I got into over the summer, that I just loved soaking up a piece of paper with water, sprinkling all of these crystals on, and just watching the magic happen. I mean, you guys, it was so addicting. I can't even... Anyways, so it was pretty. I had like one of every color, but I used them all. So I've used like yellow on sunflowers, and yeah, it's super fun. Super fun. I don't have a whole lot of colors, but I do enjoy the colors that I do have, and I haven't tried mixing them yet. I don't know how well they'll blend. So moving on, what have I done? I kind of struggled with the placement of these scraps because it seemed so simple to me. It was like, I feel like I'm missing something. And when I don't know what to do, I go to what I know I want to do, if that makes any sense. And I knew that I wanted to take these this music ribbon and cut it at the bottom and the top of for my layout. And I didn't know if this Martha Stewart sticker, which was filthy, you guys, I couldn't tell you how much dirt was collected on the little fuzzy bits. I don't know what it was. Anyways, it was bad, but I used it anyways. I just kind of took a baby wipe and wiped it up, and didn't bother me at all, but then I felt like it was all over my layout. I constantly kept like sweeping or swiping my hand across the layout because I just felt like it was dirty. I don't know. Do you guys have that issue? I do. I also live in the desert, and so I feel like there's dirt everywhere. You know, me and dust, we have our issues, and you know, it just won't go away. It's terrible. It's awful stuff. So anyways, and I forgot what I was saying because I went on a tangent about the Martha Stewart stickers. That's exactly what it was. So I kind of eyeballed where I wanted my strips. They're different sizes, different lengths in the sketch, and so I kind of sort of tried to mimic that as well. But like I said, it just seems really, really simple to me. And I was just like, what is this layout missing? I didn't want to do a mixed media background because I didn't want to take away from the simplicity of the layout. And also, too, I wanted my elements to stick out. I love this color scheme. I love this peach and this minty green. And I mean, it just is so pretty. I never have an excuse to use this color in my brain. I mean, I have an excuse. I can use it because I like it. That is the best excuse ever, right? But I just don't, I don't ever feel like it goes with anything that I scrapbook. And so when I get to use it, or I do choose to use it, I absolutely love it. And I want it to, the color scheme to be like the main attraction in my layout. So anyways, this ribbon was super easy to lay down. I just put little dabs of glue behind all the solid bits, and it smoothed out and laid down like, wow, I was impressed. I really love this ribbon. So I'm finally committing to where all of my placements are. I did cut a bunch out because it was just like shift here, shift there, slight shift here, stare at it for a little bit, drum my fingers. I mean, it just was very boring to watch. And so I just took out all of that part and, left in me putting the layout together. Weird. So, yeah. And then I decided I wasn't sure if I was going to tilt Ty's photo or not, but I decided to make it straight. Everything else was straight. Nothing else was wonky except for the music notes. But yeah, no, I thought it would be okay. It'll be just fine. I do go back after I'm done recording, and I actually glue all of my alphas down in case anybody is wondering. they don't stick on their own. They never have. I'm not imagining they ever will, but yeah, they just don't stick on their own. So I'm going through the sticker sheet. There are some things I don't plan on putting butterflies, although I did contemplate it. I don't plan on doing the butterflies. The flower definitely is not going to make it on this layout. And of course, some of the like best day ever and sunshine and the more summery quotes are not going to make it on the layout either. So I'm just going through and trying to figure out what all is going on this layout, and that is kind of generic, kind of like will work for anything type stuff. So yeah, I really liked this unforgettable sticker because it, every time that I see the word unforgettable, I start singing that song, and so it was like perfect. It's like, oh, it's going on, a music-ish layout. It's a music about, who was at my daughter's concert. So it was perfect. And it just makes me giggle and it makes me smile. So that definitely went on my layout, not because this moment was unforgettable, but because of the fact that it reminds me of a song. Yeah. So I'm going to scatter some sequins all the way around. And this sequence is pretty awesome, I do have to say, but every time that they use the white, and I say they being the Not Just for Boys Kit Club, they use the white sequins, those seem to be so staticky that I can't get them to do anything, you guys. It's almost like I have to smush them so hard into the glue to get them off my finger. But nothing else is that staticky. So it's kind of weird how sequins is or are or can be. But anyways, I put all my white ones down first, and then I go through and I add a music note to almost every single white one. I don't intend to use any of the silver because that is adding another element. So all I did was white and music note sequins around the page and just trying to make it look like, like the elements are all like coordinated, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And that's it. I am done. I rambled through this entire thing, not even talking about the process because it was just shifting paper. But I did have fun. I'm glad I got to use at least one of those Martha Stewart stickers, but I don't think the other one is going to make it into this, into my scrapbooks. So anyways, thanks for watching Stretch the Sketch. Be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along. We take a 12 by 12 sketch and we shrink it down to anything or stretch it to anything other than a 12 by 12. And also be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along for the Baby Got Scraps. All right, I will see you guys later. Bye.